The overlay is complete bullshit, but it's sort of like, I have no idea who any of these grandpas are, but they are here. They are here with us now. They are joining the journey with us. But it's so cool, it's just so bloody detailed. I would watch an anime of this, seriously. It's like everyone's saying the main point of this game, why I love it, is because it has such a great plot. So I'm thinking this would have worked really good as an anime adaptation. So because they literally have proof right here and it looks fucking amazing. Oh, that is good. Because that was one of my complaints about the characters I'd seen so far, is that most of them, except the frog guy, they all just look very similar to Dragon Ball characters. So honestly, if it's like, if it's like literally better Dragon Ball characters, then I have no complaints about them being similar to Dragon Ball characters, seriously. Because like, Dragon Ball had potential that was squandered so fast it was like shooting a Kamehameha beam of squandered potentials. Solving the problem of the big giant evil thing by finding out it's not actually evil, it's just a bloody kid. And Mr. Satan is the truest bloody hero in the entire Dragon Ball universe. He just befriended a lonely, weird bubblegum kid genie thing, and he would have saved the whole day right there if Toriyama hadn't pulled a new plot point out of his arse, because like, again, the executives were like, you need to have more fights and things, you need to have every villain look exactly the bloody same, and then suddenly magic powers, split personality, who is buff somehow, I don't even care. That was the point I just dropped out the anime, like, I don't give a fuck. All I want to know is Majin Buu safe in the end? And I was glad that Majin Buu was indeed safe in the end. And that's why I didn't like GT, because they had some contrived bullshit where they had like Majin Buu got killed off and got fused into his reincarnation of his buff side called Oob, and I'm like, my brain, all of the different ways that this is bad are stacking up high in the pile of bubblegum, chewy and candy that I want to give to Majin Buu, the most pure character in all of fiction. Anyway, I found some concept art images of grandpas in the concept art pile you gave me, so here's some concept art images of grandpas. And I don't know anything about any of these characters or who the fuck they are, but the guy with the big hat is cute. Anyway, continuing onwards. I am just stumbling over my words because I'm nervous playing this, because everyone has told me this game is like the best game that's ever been created by anyone ever. Anyway, let's do whatever this game do. And I apologise in advance now if I mess things up and I don't like the things right or have the right commentary or the right things that people are supposed to have for Chrono Trigger, because I don't know anything about all the reasons why it's great. But your summaries and stuff of it sound really good, and just the idea that they have like more character development in Dragon Ball is really, really good. And also, the title screen is fancy animated. I like that. That's good. That's cute. And I want to meet the big hat. No, he's a baddie, but he's so cute. He's got the Dr. Snap eyes. Is that just a thing Akira Toriyama does? Like, nobody is allowed to have those eyes. Like, if Goku's allowed to have those eyes, anyone except Goku has those eyes, they're evil. Not fair. Let's game. Game mode, DS mode. Upper screen. Wait, there's an option to turn off cutscenes? Who on earth would do that? Just if you hate fun. I love the interface to it. Like, it looks old-fashioned-y, but it's all like DS-y too. It's fancy. It says it's like a super famous game that everyone likes, and I'm really like crushed by the pressure. Honestly, I've got to try and like this like everyone else likes it. I don't even know anything about it, and I feel like if I knew too much about it, I'd be too pressured to like know about it in the right ways and do all the exact correct ways and stuff. I just want to meet the grandpa with a big hat. That is my goal for the game right now. Ooh, tag team attacks! That sounds fucking awesome! God, I love any game which has sort of friendship mechanics with characters, seriously. Okay, what should we call a character? Do you get to rename all the characters or just the main character? Is it one of those games? Because usually I like renaming all the characters, but I also like renaming just the character. But like, it's called Chrono Trigger, so shouldn't he be left as Chrono? Would people be mad at me if I didn't leave him as Chrono? Could I just make him Bunny? I'm gonna make him Bunny. Maybe make him Bunny, perhaps. Maybe perhaps Bun. Perhaps Bun. Bun can have little Bunny as a treat. But is there like a canon love interest in this game? Like, am I gonna end up in awkward romance scenes? Because I don't like playing the protagonist to be my name if it ends up like shipping me with a random person I don't like actually ship them with or anything. It just feels creepy if they're hitting on me rather than the character. But yeah, okay, so I'll think of a good name for him that is not Chrono. Timaeus, because it's kind of like time. Mr. Minute Hand. Egg Timer Boy. Perhaps not. Orange flavoured Goku. Jaffa Cake! His name is Jaffa Cake. No, his name is not Jaffa Cake. Slightly different from my name. Let's go. Oh my god, he did the pose! Chrono, you were synchronized with me in that moment! Holy shit! The characters are really well animated! Yo! Wait, someone shooting? Oh, it's just balloons. Or is someone shooting the balloons? That's not a very balloony sound. Are they shooting the balloons out of a cannon? Because wouldn't that just break the balloons? Blang. Blang. Bonn. Bonn! Bonn, are you still sleeping? That's you guys to me in the Discord. I think it's more like, Bonn, are you finally sleeping? Yeah, I was like, bloody hell, getting SNES box up. I didn't even notice this. I thought it was a PS1 game. I had no idea what era this was from. Like, how much of it was changed between the SNS thing and the DS port? Is it just like a straight port, or is it like added stuff? Because I heard like the translation was fixed, so like I don't know if like the graphics are different or anything. But if this is just like the same graphics I had on the SNES, it looks fucking fab. Yeah, you were mentioning that before when I mentioned the PS1. You were saying, yeah. So come on, sleepyhead, it's time to get up. I like how you can just see his head poking out of it. I like when they've actually bothered to sprite the character being in bed. Dear me, I've forgotten how beautiful Line you spell. Leans? Line? That, if I pronounce things incorrect, feel free to correct me. And oh yeah, this is my first time playing, so I don't know anything about it, except Nova told me about some things that apparently one character gets like lost in time and you have to go into time to find him, and you go through a bunch of different times. So just I know the vague idea of it. I know something about Magus being a guy who crossed over into the sequel, but he wasn't the sequel. I was told, I'm playing this because I want to play the sequel, and Nova said don't play the sequel unless you play the first one first, because like their plots aren't connected but they are connected or something like that. But yeah. You must have been so excited about the millennial fair. Not the boomer fair. We better not get that giddiness get you into any trouble. What did it behave so? How many years was before people started calling them millennials? Oh. Please, I'm one generation before millennials. I'm fucking old. Yeah, because it's millennials, people who were born in 2000, right? Because I was in the 90s, and I'm like, which is it? And Gen Z is people who were born in the 2010. I don't even know how to keep up with this bloody stuff. Wait, so millennials are people who were before the millennium then? That makes no fucking sense. So I am a millennial. Huh. I have the power of 2,000 years flowing through my veins. And I use it to do nothing but streams. Come on now, out of bed with you. I like our cat. I like how he just like saunters out of bed. Oh my god, that animation is so adorable. I hear he already has a lot of personality to him. So, whoop whoop. Yeah, wow. Because arms go flailing everywhere when he walks. Like, holy shit, these sprites are really bloody detailed for like an SNES game. It's detailed for a DS game even. Bloody Pokemon games weren't this detailed. The only game, literally the only game I know which has sprites this detailed is a GBA game named Dokapon, which had really detailed sprites but wasn't exactly very good in a lot of other ways. But that's one thing I got a soft place in my heart for that. I'll probably stream that another time. The translation was really awful, so though I have literally no idea what the story was supposed to be. But it had really good sprite art, I guess, and it was like a generation before this. Oh my god! If you walk up to something and then hold. If you walk up to something and hold the directional button in a direction, he actually moves his head. Why did they put so much attention to detail into that? It's so cool! Holy shit, he is really animated for a JRPG protagonist. Holy shit. Cannot return to bed. There is no bedtime for you now, sleepyhead. I should have called him Onion Head or something. Maybe Mr. Yam. Sweet potatoes. Our sweet potato little baby boy. It's about time. By the way, you're going to see the sea? Okay, lean. I'll go for lean. That sounds cool, honestly. It also sounds like lean fat meat or something like that. What was her name? The young inventress friend. Inventress, is that a real word? I didn't know there was a girl version of inventor. I thought you just called everyone inventors. I was a weird thing. I had a conversation about my grandma about that. About how you call a woman who sews a seamstress, but you call a man who sews a tailor. So like, why isn't it like seamstress and seamster or tailor and tailorless? Makes no sense, does it? I'm gonna get distracted by everything. I'm gonna get distracted by how amazingly adorable this room looks. Like, holy shit, these graphics look better than a lot of stuff you get on. Oh, nowadays. The graphics were not changed at all for the DS, right? This is just what it looks like in the SNES. Like, this was what it was like on the SNES. Holy fuck. These are 16-bit! I wasn't even registering how limited the colours. I can't even tell the colours are limited. Like, they've done really good with like making it look like, and the animation, she even pushes the glasses up. Oh, so is the name, is it Luca, Lucha? Lucha! We could call her Bonnname? Nah. Alright, what do you look like? I would say you look like a Betty. I don't know why, but that's like one of the stereotypical names they give to like ladies who have big glasses and that kind of haircut in like soap operas for some reason. I don't know. She doesn't deserve to be a soap opera character, even if she does like look as stylish as them. But yeah, Luca sounds really cool. But Luca, like, isn't there also a name that's spelled with a K and an A on the end? I like Luca. I'm gonna go for Luca. Maybe we'll just spell it bloody Luca instead. No, I need to think of a name. Like Violet? I don't know. My brain is going like Turtlehead? Kami? I don't even. Flashbulb eyes? God, the little animation of the glasses is so cute. She's got a cute little scarf and Does she do any mad scientist laughs? I hope she does. Is she a fun character? Like you said, she's like a better Bulma. I am glad of that. I love the colour scheme to it. It is like a turtle aesthetic. I like it. Michelangelo. Mona Lisa. Mona. Your name is Mona now. This is the process that Bunny goes through to think of names. It is insane and... Oh my god, the Ojo-san laugh. Yes! Oh! I don't even know what they sound like, but yeah. That's right, Mona, you're going to stop by and see a new invention at the fair, aren't you? And it's probably going to be some sort of terrifying time machine that starts everything in motion. So what time era is this setting? Because, like, I assume it's just a medieval fantasy because of the style of the clothes that people have. But, like, it looks more like a homey type, I don't know, like a... What's that era in America 7 years ago? Something log cabin, the guy with the big hat. Grandpa takes a seat. That one. I like the clocks on the wall, damn it. I'm getting distracted by cuteness. It's got a very early RPG Maker aesthetic to it, but it's obviously not the present because it doesn't look like our present. It looks like an older type of thing, but I guess that's cool that they've like invented a present state which is like not clearly defined as any sort of time period in our universe because it is a different universe. That's cool. I'll run along then and be back before dinner. I love you, Mum. Do you have a name? Does that cat have a name? Oh my god, Kitty jumps! Does that cat have a name? Okay. If I would be bold enough to say our cat is now named Gingerbread, and she'll be named Gingerbread until the end of all time. I love you, Gingerbread. Kitty follows you! Holy fuck, this game is graphics coming out of its arse. Grass! Oh, I almost forgot. Here's your allowance, dear. Have fun at the fair. Oh, Mum is so cute! And, oh, it's G or Gil or thingies, and yeah. Wait, Masamune is not what it was in Japanese? But isn't that a Japanese name for a sword? So they changed something that wasn't a Japanese sword into a Japanese sword in the English? That's so odd. It reminds me of all the Yu-Gi-Oh cards, which are like just... It's like Cyclops turned into Hitotsumi Giant in English, which is just Cyclops in Japanese. I guess they want to make it still sound exotic. God, they even animated your mum fucking washing the dishes. How much of the budget was put into adorable animations alone? I'll run along and back for you. I love you, Mum! I will make you proud with this adventure! Forget saving them, what I'm gonna save them. Oh my god, tiny little guys! God, how many overworld maps in this era actually had a little... Oh my god, he waves his hands! That's so fucking cute! I just love it. God, so many overall things. Having character be taller than the houses. I love how he's actually scaled down. So which way are we going now? That's a town. That's a town. Market. Yay. What is that? Is that a not Moogle? Is that a Dougal? Visit our store in Lean Square. Is Lean like a name of like a princess or something? Or like a goddess? What are you? What are you, adorable little thing? It's like a mixture of Moogles and Waterpond from Dragon Quest. I love it. I want to be my friend forever. Best bud. I want to explore everything before I progress. Oh my god, that kid is on speed. Hello, is this your first visit? We'd like to tell you about this house. This is a house where everyone runs in place. Our mayor has a soft spot for adventurers. He has established this manor as a library of adventuring know-how. Ah, it's tutorial land. The contents of a chest in this house are placed for him for the residents to use. Feel free to take anything you like. Oh my god, this town is so wholesome. The mayor's just like, here, have all this free shit. Did you know you can use the stylus to move around? No, I did not know this. I can use the stylus to move around, but I don't want to. Because using the stylus on like an emulator is kind of imprecise. How do I catch the boy? How do I catch the boy? Can learn using the control pad. If you want to walk, hold the B button while you move. Okay? Oh, that's cool. It's set on default for run, and then you can... Alright, what does walk look like then? Oh yeah. I have got a stride going on. There should be funky music playing behind Chrono wherever he goes. Can teach you about weapons and armor. Need a refresher course? Oh, that is good. I love that when games have like... I like random encounters, but I like when you get to see them on a map. So it's like... When it's like half random and half not random, if that makes any sense. Like, I do like when it's like it's not any random encounters. I like when you like have a chance to be able to avoid them. And especially, I like that idea if you can see enemies interacting on the environment. Oh, this game is already overflowing with interesting animations. If they have the enemies have interesting animations too, oh my god, my mind will explode. Weapons come in a variety of flavours. Marzipan, marshmallow, chocolate, Jaffa cake, no extra head, swords, bows, guns, to name a few. However, it doesn't mean you can just pick and choose. You must be proficient with a weapon to use it, and everyone's proficiency is different. Basically, I guess that means like the usual thing where like every character can only equip one weapon. Or does it mean like everyone can technically equip every weapon, but they start off at lower proficiencies? Armor is divided into 3 categories: helms, body armor, and accessories. Adorable ribbons for Chrono, who deserves it. You can only equip armor that fits your body properly, so I can't wear the robot armor. Alas! Interesting. Man, I'm so excited for everything in this game, holy fuck! The effects of see, that's... I spent all this time asking about what if the game was good or bad. I should have just like loaded up like 5 minutes of gameplay to see if I actually liked it or not before I like freaked out thinking, what if I don't like it, how everyone says it's the best thing ever. I want to make sure I like this correctly and I give you guys a good experience. The effects of accessories vary greatly, so you'll need to weigh their benefits carefully when deciding which to equip. Do not wear the heavy ribbons. Oh, and keep in mind that swords inflict greater damage as your strength increases. Missile weapons, on the other hand, benefit from better accuracy. So, classic, yeah. Oh, so bow and guns basically work. What's the difference between a bow and a gun then? Do we like inflict different status effects, or like is it just like characters can use different ones? Yay! Obtain potion. That's kind of a hard treasure chest to say. Who are you, sparkling man? Scattered throughout the world are points where time's memory is deeply rooted. You can record the progress of your adventures in such places, fraught with danger as they may be. Who are you, mysterious talking man with sparkling chest? Are you just shooting beams out of your tits at me? He has left his tit beams behind, and that's a save point. And that is a more logical origin point for save points than any other game has ever given me. Oh, it's just a replica save point! Oh, I love this game already. Oh, and save any time in the world, that's a classic too. Okay, catch the kids, catch the kids! Everyone here has orangey hair except that one lady over there. You can walk around while reading messages, but don't confuse. Oh my god, you can walk while talk! You can walk by talk! You can walk while talk! What? Why do they let you do that? And also, why has no other game ever let you do that? I literally do not know any other game that lets you do that. Shouters are quite useful. Do you know about them? No. Shouters say, oh, just tents. Toggle location of on the battle window. Oh my god, that's so cool. They got customizations all up in the arse. Customizations. Yeah, sure, man, do shortcuts. See that guy at the bottom? I'm wondering if that's a helmet or if that's his hair or if it's like a shiny bald head and he's just very jaundiced. Yeah, I never really like when games have gender exclusive armor. It's always very annoying. Especially when it's always when it's like it tends to be biased in favour of one gender or the other, and I'm like, nah, why not just have equal amounts for either? Like, what's the point of even having gender exclusive armor in the first place? Like, I just like when a game has it just to subvert it. Like in Final Fantasy 9, where like there's Quita who literally is a genderless character who can equip all of that shit. I'm like, yeah. For example, Quita can't equip the sexy items though because they're like an incredibly like large and tall person, so it wouldn't really work. And also they're literally a monster, so yeah. And also, nobody was asking for Sexy Queen. I don't think anyone's ever asked for Sexy Queen in their entire existence of life. And no offense to Queen, because Queen is adorable, my favourite character. But not many people do request Sexy Giant Monster Chef person. No offense to people who like that, though. For example, touch the inventory menu, open the inventory menu. Touching any character status box will cause that character's equipment screen to appear. Oh, cool. Arrange the positions of these shortcut icons however you like. This game is so customizations. Now just imagine like making helmets out of a dress. That'd be kind of adorable actually. Like the one female character like gets it and it's like, I'm not gonna do it, I'm just taking it away from everyone else, I'm gonna split it up between all my friends. That's actually adorable. Alright, I can teach you about text. You wanna learn? Yes! Is that a grandpa? I thought I saw a grandpa! I thought I saw a grandpa. Get off the screen, gremlins! Get off the screen! Is that bloody Cell Juniors? Is that like Garlic Junior mixture of Cell Juniors? The range of effects varies between texts. Are we literally fighting aliens? Are aliens like the goblins in this game? Some texts affect an area around. This is important things to knowledge. Target this little beastie! Oh, the animations! I feel so sorry for them. You get maximum hilarious animations. Drop garlic into the void. Next are attacks that hit enemies along straight lines. Basically the same principle. Oh my god, they're fluffed up from the sky. They're so cute. Don't make me kill them. Cool. So neat. More games need this, seriously. Like a mix of turn-based and actually having targeting mechanics. Gotta fucking love it. I love the wiggly animation for the protagonist. I love the wiggly animations for literally everyone. This is all so good and pretty and cute. Huh. Other animations. Ooh, cool. It's like I like that samurai slice when they do that. It's a very comprehensive tutorial. Oh, area effect attacks around you. That's cool. This game literally has different types of area effect attacks. That is so good. It looks like Chrono is like, come give me a hug. I wish there was a hug button for more games. I say as if there's a hug button for any games. That is definitely a grandpa in the middle, right? It's a grandpa with a big hat. Or a grandpa with like a Billy Pompadour or something. It looks like he's a grandpa, okay? He's got a big grandpa, he's holding a cane, he's got a little mustache. Is that the grandpa on the interface? I don't even know. Talk to grandpa. Want me to share some insight, Sonny? I can tell you've got potential. You'll learn a number of skills or techs as you fight more battles. What's the difference between skills and techs anyway? Like some games call them that, some games call them the other one. Techs are special attacks that utilize your weapons as well as your own innate potential, but mastering them requires repeated practice and training. Keep at it. My, you've certainly got enthusiasm. Why don't you take this to help you get your equipment in order? Oh, Grandpa Pocket Money! This is truly the most fortuitous start to my adventure. The blessing of Grandpa. Yeah! Teach me about suffering! God, I love the funky music. Let's all do a suffering dance! annoying, because every character have a pair thing, or is it only like certain characters who like have a friendship established on a story and stuff? Oh, so slow as an aura floating around you. That's kind of hard to tell, actually. And Sleeper's just conked out. Confusion makes you laugh like a loony. I like that. It'd be a little tough on your friendships. So they're basically all very similar to how they are in usual games. They just have slightly different animations and names. Like lock instead of mute. That's interesting. Wait, status ailments all lower your defense. That sounds a bit overpowered. Yes, give me the knowledge of death. Athenian water. That's a fancy name for a phoenix down. You're out of luck, Chuck. Hold on, L&R button. Need to figure out where they are on my keyboard. Of course, he who always runs away will never get any stronger, so don't flee from every battle just because you can. And let me explain the equipment menu. The number says attack, the number says defense. Yep, same as usual, same as usual. Ooh, stars show you when you've reached a level cap. That is good.